Minecraft has tons of different blocks and items, and while they all allow you to be creative in one way or another, there's something special about having your own block in Minecraft. I'm sure you've dreamed of it at some point. Well, thanks to a relatively new update to Blockbench, this is something you can actually do. So let's not waste any more time, let's create our own Minecraft block without any coding experience. So the first thing you're gonna do is of course open up Blockbench. And now I'll leave a link to the download of this in the description. It's an awesome software, I've made tons of cool stuff in the past, and I'm gonna keep making epic stuff, so I highly recommend it. After this, we're gonna go over to the file, which is up here. Now mine is in Swedish, but it's the same location. So you go to File, and then you go to Plugins, and then you're gonna search up at Available for Wizard. Now for me, of course, these really don't show up apart from on the installed, because I've already installed them. And that is the Minecraft Entity Wizard and the Block Wizard. Now you don't need the Entity Wizard to make custom blocks, but it's also a great one if you want to make your own mobs, so you might as well install that one as well. It's gonna look something like this. It will just say install up here, and you can select that. After you've done this, it is time to start working on the block. Now for that, you're gonna go down here to your loaders. Now I of course have both of the wizards, and we're gonna go to Minecraft Block Wizard, and we're gonna create a block. And now you're gonna name this whatever you want. Now I want to make a ruby block, so I'm gonna do block of ruby. You of course don't have to name it this, but this is what the player will see. After this, you're gonna need some sort of identifier. This is so that Minecraft can differ between your blocks and Minecraft's blocks. So for me, this is MB. You can change it to whatever you want, but I feel like I want to have all my blocks the same one. After this, you're gonna do a colon, and then type in, for example, for me it's block of ruby. Note that none of these characters can actually be capitalized, and there cannot be any spaces, but this is just for the commands, so you're not gonna have to worry about the player seeing it in the item menu. After you've done this, you're gonna select next, and then you'll come to this section where you have the preset. Now this is literally just the particles. You can change everything else. So after this, you'll see this really nice screen. Now this is a super useful one, and that is that you can select your collision box first. After this, you can select if it's mineable or not, and then you can also upper your destroy time. So for me, I want it to be like 5 is good for this. You can actually see the animation right here showing how quick it goes, and I think 5 fits pretty well for me. It's gonna be a strong block that I'm gonna make. After this, you can select if it's destructible by explosion, as well as what type of resistance you want. So here you have glass, planks, and stone, but we're just gonna go with stone because it makes the most sense. After this, you have the design. Now this is a value to let the block emit light. 15 is the maximum value, and it's equivalent of glowstone. So really the only thing that the preset does is change the texture. And then the light dampening, so this is like glass back here, and then this is like stone, so I'm just gonna go with that. After this, you're gonna select the map color. Now this is of course what color do you want this block to be. Now this is actually different for me, because remember, I'm gonna make a ruby block, so I want it to be quite a deep red color. Now I'm just gonna go with stone, but you can see you can select pretty much any block you want for the sound that it breaks. After this, we get to the final section, and this is where you can export. And I'm just gonna integrate mine into a pack, because you can see I've already got the more blocks pack, and so you can just click next. And now it's added. So now when you click next, you actually have the block you selected as the preset. So now it's just about designing. So as you guys can see, I went for a similar style to the old emerald block texture. I actually like that texture more. Controversial opinion, I know. I think it looked a little bit better, more unique. So I really like this sort of ruby style I made, and it makes sense as a ruby as well in my opinion. So now all we need to do, of course, is click Ctrl S. You can see it will say saved as something, and then you can close off Blockbench. So now if you join into Minecraft, you can actually make a brand new world, or if you want to add it to an existing one, you either way go to the resource packs down here, go to my packs, and then you should find your pack. Now of course this one's already active in this world, but you'll find it with this sort of cute bee icon. After this, you can click play. And so here we have my things I made before I knew there was a block creator. I'm definitely gonna recreate these with blocks. Some of these are really cool actually. But I'm gonna search up. You can see right here they show up at the construction section now. I think it looks really cool. You can see this other one I tried to make, but I was lazy and I tried to reuse the texture and it just ended up kind of ruining the whole thing. So I don't recommend doing that. But let's check out how the block of ruby looks. And I mean, wow. That is actually so cool. And it's actually insane how easy Minecraft makes it to do this. I mean, they literally allow you to just create new blocks out of thin air. Oh yeah, I added the sniffer early with 2 little legs. Hello, little friend. But yeah, now you literally can just make your own blocks in Minecraft. You can add whatever you want, reuse some old textures that you miss. You can make hyper realistic stuff by messing around with the size of the texture. There's so many possibilities, so I highly recommend right now to check this out, because it is actually so cool being able to make your own blocks. And now that we have a block editor, that just makes it even better. Just in general, really cool of Mojang to do this. But that is it for this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe. If that's annoying, I really apologize, but I just thought that since you stuck around until the end, that probably means you enjoyed this video, and I have tons of other tutorials for you to check out. It's literally free content, so subscribe, it helps out a ton, and I'll see you guys next time. Man, I love that. This is why Minecraft is my favorite game.